Hello. I love the shirt.
Thank you.
A lot of trial and error.
Yes, not a trial and error, but I've got it now.
So funny too is so I was literally sitting there and I was like thinking to myself the other day, like, we never talk about what we wear to the gym. Like, I know we've talked about like pet peeves, like how well, first of all, hello and thank you for returning to another episode of the Great Podcast. I don't know
After
why my accent just changed. Um, I already drink pre-workout, just forewarning, so like my mind is like
you're gonna be
racing.
buzzing.
I'm all doo doo doo. I don't play an instrument, but I know that we've talked about pet peeves and like how like I hate when girls wear like just a sports bra and like booty shorts at the gym. But we've never talked about what we feel comfortable wearing when we're
That's true.
so I think that's a great way to start off
Yeah.
this episode. Um, what is your favorite gym attire to wear when you go to the gym? And is it specific according to your lifts?
Oh. I don't think it's. No, it is. Okay. So I always wear shorts. I'm a shorts gym girl just because even in dance and stuff, I'm so used to wearing leotards and tights. So we always had to wear something that showed your figure more so the teachers can see it. So I don't really like wearing leggings anymore and I get too hot. And then I get
Yeah,
sick when I'm too hot. So always shorts. It doesn't matter, especially over here when it's snowing. I always come in sweats, but once I'm warmed up, just shorts.
yeah.
But now I wear baggier shirts and I always cut them off because that's just me. But I do, because some of my cutoffs are bigger and some of them hang a little bit lower. So, like, if I'm doing chest day or certain days where I'm like, or back day when I'm doing rows, like, I don't want to necessarily wear those ones because they just kind of hang and everything shows. And I feel like
Yeah.
the older I get, the more, not self conscious I am, but like,
The
we don't
more
need
the more respectful you are to others.
Yes, yes. Like I don't need everything
Yes.
hanging out. I'm already wearing shorts. Like today, I wore my cutoff scream shirt, and but then I did get really hot. So what I've been doing is taking the shirt off, but it hangs in front, especially because the sports bra I'm wearing today was a little bit more revealing because my other ones were
Yeah.
dirty. And like same thing, like I was doing legs, I'm squatting and stuff. Like we don't need to be seeing the girls all the time. Like
Yeah.
but so the shirt stays hanging over my front, but then I'm cooled off in my back. And honestly, my back just has been looking pretty good. So, we gotta show it off every once in a while. So that's what I'm comfortable in. So they're always baggier shirts, cut offs, and shorts,
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Hell
then
yeah.
you just layer.
I do. I do. I always have. I always have. And like I noticed now, like I walked in the gym yesterday and all I was gonna do was cardio. And I did like 35 minutes of cardio because it was my active rest day. So I burnt like 312 calories in 35 minutes with like a 4 minute cool down. Um my heart was like between like 135 and 140 for my
Okay.
beats per minute. Yeah, so I was in that fat burning zone, but I was so sweaty. But when I got off, I was like, I should have worn a sweater so that I could have been even more in like a burning state. And I was thinking about it because I was like, man, I'm like, this would be a good topic for us to talk about because, back in the day, like I started working out in like 2007 for the people that don't know. I was severely overweight when I had my first daughter. I think like my heaviest, I was probably like 330 pounds of just, jiggly happiness because I was a young father in a committed relationship and I ate like horrible every single day, which is another topic for another time about how we'll have to circle back to that about how we, ate like crap when we were younger. But
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger, I would always wear like tank tops and muscle shirts and shorts and then like when I started getting a little bit more serious into bodybuilding, I started wearing joggers because I remember this old school bodybuilder. He won a couple of local shows in NorCal. He always said, I stay covered up. I said, why? I said, he said, I'm not as young as you guys are, so I can injure myself more. but two, I like to keep my muscles warm and I don't like to be cold. These I feel around, like feel how cold the gym is. And I was just like, dang, I was like, you're right. Like it is cold. And I never thought about that until I injured myself back in I think it was like 2013, 2014. And I was like, I just had 225 on the bar and I was just squatting and I was like in like my third warm up set. It was like my eighth rep, but like I didn't warm up, I didn't stretch. I was cold because the gym was cold and like I pulled my sciatic and then that was it. And like once you injure yourself and you just don't let it heal, like it progressively gets worse. Um, but now, like I'm layered, like you said, like I always have like an undershirt on and a shirt. And before, like I wore just like normal size shirts like this too. But like lately, I've just really been into like the oversized baggy shirts. I don't know. And then but even like sweaters, I love sweaters. I love wearing a
Mm-hmm.
sweater and joggers and feeling warm and getting that pump and like, I don't know, man, like I'm not seeing my muscles when I'm in like an oversized shirt and or a sweater. So like my mind muscle connection is just a little bit more there because I'm really having to concentrate on like the squeeze.
Because you can't
But I
see it.
yeah, yeah. So I'm really just focusing on like the range of motion, or here or here, whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm in that era of like we're gonna put on that baggy clothes and we're gonna put in work, like no
So I
matter
definitely
what.
do like the baggy top, but I can't layer because I get too hot and then I just start feeling
Yeah,
sick and
yeah,
I'm complete opposite. Even when I was
yeah,
in dance, it was the same way. It's like
yeah,
I would just get too hot and just I don't know. I get a bad
yeah,
headache and then I'm grumpy and it's not
yeah.
worth it to me.
Your body runs hot all the time. I
Yeah,
remember
it's
that too. You'd always be
stupid.
like, ugh, ugh, and then you like be trying to pull your sweatpants off to
Yeah.
get to your shorts, and you're like,
And
I
then
don't
you're like,
feel good.
you need to stay warm. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
but man, I know, and it's just so funny like how we go through these stages because like so this girl that I follow on Instagram, we follow each other, and she posted this thing about guys will literally be checking you out at the gym but not come up and talk to you. So I commented on it and was like, half the time I'm just critiquing your form.
It's so true
And that's me personally. I mean,
though.
like, don't get me wrong, like there are attractive people
Yeah,
everywhere, and you
yeah,
can
for sure.
you can see somebody in the gym and be like, oh, that girl's pretty, or she has a great body. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just like, that's not targeting what you think it's targeting. Or I'm like,
I do the same thing. It's
you'd
more
get
with
better
females
results.
though.
Yes, yeah. Um, but the reason why I'm saying this too is like I literally sat there and ever since the girls bought me these for Father's Day, and they're so noise canceling that I don't hear nobody else's BS
You're just
while
in your
I'm
own
working
zone.
out, and I'm in my own zone, and like I'm literally sitting there and I don't care what's going on. And like I just kind of got into this like selfish point. Like somebody hit me up the other day and was like, "Oh, I really need a trainer. I want to do this, I want to do that." And anytime anybody remotely starts talking to me about like, "Oh, I was thinking about competing or I want to get in shape or I want to do this," I'm just sending them to Christy. Go to Christy. Go
Unless,
see my girl.
unless it was me.
Yeah. No, like but no, but I'm saying like now though.
No,
You
I
know what
know.
I mean? Like
Well,
but
even
yeah, and
now, if somehow I'd be like, hey, you do it.
I would. I'd have to take a 6 month sabbatical from work and just
Right.
work remote, be out there. Um, but I just like I'm so selfish right now. Like I'm
Hmm.
going back into that selfish era where I'm just like, I don't care. Oh, you want to hang out? Sorry, I got between 2 and 6 p.m. to hang out because I got to eat my meals between then. Oh, you want to go here? Oh, no, I'm cool. Like I'm
Yep, I'm
good.
the same
You
way.
want me to go out late? Nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm drinking my pre-workout. I'm eating my first meal and I'm going to the gym. Like I don't know what to tell you.
That's like my girlfriend yesterday called me. and she needed a ride, or she just wanted to see if I could take her and pick her up or whatever. I was like, okay, well, what time? She was like, I don't know, like 10. I was like, I said, yeah, that's my gym time. And then afterwards, I'm
Yeah.
getting a haircut. I
Yeah.
said, I'm
Sorry.
sorry, but especially only
Can
being able to go to
yeah.
gym 3 days a week, I'm like, that's just a
Yeah.
non-negotiable.
Can you be ready at 9:30? You know what I mean? Like I can get you at 9:30,
Yeah.
on my way and wear something rugged because you're just gonna tuck and roll out the Jeep,
Yep, and I'm going straight to the gym. Especially
the
because, like, if I don't have to go to the gym later in the day, it's always in the morning. I just, unless I have, like, a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or something in the city and it's in the morning, then yeah, I'll go in the afternoon. But, like, if I don't have to, I'm not doing it. Sorry.
3 years away and you're already starting to be country. I'm gonna go into the city and get my teeth done and then get my workout in. I might just stop by Taco Bell, get myself a Baja Blast.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh, Lord.
That's hilarious. No, but I know exactly what you mean. Like ever since I mean, when we get off of this, I'm gonna go to the gym, and that's gonna be late for me because unless like something weird happens and I have to go into work at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm hitting the gym every day at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Like,
Yeah.
boom, I don't even
It
care.
just makes a difference. Starting your day out with a workout, it's just totally, totally different.
I have deleted so much crap off of my phone that like I am like, nope, you're in the zone. Like you're doing this, you're doing that. Like I probably spent like 3 hours yesterday going through all of my clothes and getting rid of tons of clothes because I just don't wear it. I'm
Yeah.
literally looking at my basket and I'm like, I wear the same clothes every single day. You know what I mean? eBay notification. Why am I going to? I hate when you look at things and then it prompts you like this person just reduced it by 15%. Buy
Yeah.
now. It's like, dude,
No,
if I wanted to
stop.
buy it, I would have bought it. You know what I mean? Don't send me ads every 27 seconds. Um, but man, like I do, I feel good. I feel hungry
Yep. Get that
mentally
confidence
and
back too.
physically. Yeah, yeah, like and just
Well,
everything
that's
that
how I
I'm
felt too. Like my confidence just from because before I really just was like I said, I wasn't self conscious, but it's just more of like I didn't care about being in a sports bra and like shorts. But like this last couple of years, maybe it's just because like a new gym and new people. But like now I'm more comfortable with people. But even like just taking off my shirt, just a point where like it's showing out my whole back and all that. Like I felt real good about it today, especially people like, damn, like you're back, girl, because nobody ever sees it because I'm in a baggy shirt. I'm like, oh yeah, I
yeah,
like that too
yeah,
because people don't know really what you look like except for my legs because my shorts. But my upper
yeah,
body, it's there, guys. It's there. It's just hiding.
yeah. And that's good too. But also too, like you worked for those gyms for a little bit. So I think you have that like a little bit of
Like professionalism with it.
yeah,
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 that's
yeah,
true.
no. Because even now, like before I wouldn't care. I'd take my shirt off, take some pictures in the back, this, and that. And now I go into the little changing rooms and I do it just because
Yeah.
one, I don't know, like I'm trying to holster the cockiness and that old like that itch that I have that's like that little person on my shoulder like you know what I mean like let your narcissistic traits come out a little bit, Manuel. Let
Yeah,
them
it's
come out.
okay.
I can't. I don't have that ego no more. Like no matter how much like I think about it or like how much like yeah I could be like that douchebag that I was before back in the day and stuff like I just don't have time. I don't have effort. I'm more
Yeah.
mature now, you know what I mean? And but sometimes at the gym, he's like, just come out and play.
Just a
Just
little
come
bit.
out
No,
and
I
play.
feel that 100%.
And then I put another layer on and I'm like, go to
Quiet.
sleep.
That's so
But
real,
also
though.
too, like I realized like the two times, well, not the two times, like one and a half times that I did injure myself at the gym, it was because I allowed my ego to get the best of me
Yep.
and I paid for it. So I'm like, lesson learned. The only person I'm competing against is myself.
No, I feel that.
But how's the gym been other than? you're showing off your back more. How's your deadlifts been?
Good. I'm just now focusing now that I know I can lift heavy and I hit like what I wanted to kind of hit. I mean, I still have bigger goals, but like I'm just working on now with those heavy movements, getting more reps in. Like today with squats too, I only went up to 155, just to
Yeah.
like get higher reps, and I was doing like 4 or 5 in a row because one of our gym buddies, he's 60, just turned 60, I think.
Yeah.
But he's a big like motivator, but he's always pushing people. And that's what I was telling him because he came in, he looked at the squat rack. I said, "Don't even give me crap today about it," because I was like, "I'm working on higher reps." He's like, "No, no, I wasn't going to."
Yeah.
I said, "All right, bro," because I'm like, I can't go heavier if I'm not putting more reps in on these, on the heavier sets. I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna do one rep. I'm not a power lifter, and I just don't see the. I don't understand why just one rep. Like I feel more confident doing 155 for 5 and working up to 165 and doing 3, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No,
that's
I
just my
get
goal
it.
right now.
I get it. I totally get it. Right now, so uh I don't know if I talked about this on the last episode. We were throwing a banquet, and Kendrick and I were both managers at the casino.
Hmm.
Uh, One of these other team members, me and him were having a conversation during this event, and one of the team members came up and was just like, "So do you guys just compete to see who's the biggest or who can get bigger?" And Kendrick made the comment of like, "No, I quit training for strength a long time ago." And like I sat there and like I thought about it like afterwards, like I didn't take it as an insult by any means, because everybody's on their own path. But I stopped and I thought about it. I was like, you know what, dude? I was like, I do mainly just strength train. I
Yeah.
do. Like, I was like, I always, but it's like, it's hard for me too, because like, for example, when I did the T-bar row, um, my lower back has always had an issue ever since that original injury. And every once in a while it feels comfortable, and every once in a while it doesn't. And I stayed away from those T-bar rows just because my hamstring would feel really like compromise sometimes getting into the position and like coming up too fast. Like, I don't know. There was just something about it that like the next couple of days, like it just ached. So I stayed away from them for a long time. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, with that mindset of like, okay, like find your rep range, find like between your 8 to 12 reps to maximize for what you're trying to do now. It's so hard to gauge the amount of weight that I need to push. But like the T-bar row, I mean, it was only like 180 pounds, and I did like
Only
sets of like
180.
I don't even remember how many reps I did, but I did like 3 sets. Um, but I felt like I could do more. And the same thing with like incline bench the other day. I did like 205, nice and slow, but I felt like I could push more. So it's just like,
Hmm.
how do I find that balance? Like, how do I transition from like strength training back to bodybuilding when the amount of reps that I should be repping, the weight just feels light, but I don't want to go
Yeah.
too heavy. You know what I mean? Like, I
Hmm.
even like, so the last back day, because I split my weeks up, push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. And when I do pull, I either do width or I do thickness.
Hmm.
So my last width uh pull day, I did 3 sets wide grip lat pull downs, not locked into the bench, uh for 3 sets of 12 with 160 pounds. And I did that wide, neutral, and double D ring, 3 sets of 12 for each of them. And not until the final set did I reduce the weight a little bit because I started to jerk. But I was reversed in the bench. I had nothing holding me down, so I just really concentrated on pulling the weight with my lats. But I felt like I could lift more. And I was just
Yeah.
like, just stick with 160, just stick with 160. Uh and I don't know, like I was just like, I could have did 200. But then I'm like, okay. But then I was sore for the next couple of days. So like maybe I just need to like I don't know, like find like a neutral ground of what I'm lifting and then try to build from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go lower, like I was warming up with 120 and I was like, I'm not counting my reps. And then finally I'm just like, what am I on? Like 17 reps? I'm like, all right, no more, you know.
Yeah.
But I am like I'm slowly transitioning back into that bodybuilding lifestyle. And
So you kind
I'm
of do
happy
half and
that
half.
yeah, and I'm happy that I took some time off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
That's kind of what I do. I just do heavier, so I guess it would be strength training.
yeah,
But then I have a couple weeks where it's more the bodybuilding style. So I just
yeah,
kind of get a little bit of both because I enjoy both of them. But I'm also because okay, I had a talk with my buddy in California when we were visiting last, and he was doing the powerlifting gym. And he's like, I like
yeah,
powerlifting, and he enjoys it. But he said, me and my buddy are going to take some time off from powerlifting and go back to bodybuilding because we just realized like it wasn't giving the same like cut, you know? It's
yeah,
not it just doesn't give you the same look. And so it's like
yeah,
we want the strength training but you still want the look too. And I was like, well that's fine. Just balance it, you
yeah,
know? To where like cuz when you're just lifting heavy all the time, like yes, you're going to get stronger and some people just want the strength and that's fine, but some people do like that aesthetic look cuz I definitely do like the aesthetic look, but I do like to be stronger. So I've kind of found that balance to where like I'm going to lift heavy for this month. And then the next month, I'm going to throw in more just like bodybuilding style. And then this month, I'm
yeah.
going to, you know, or every
Well,
other workout or something.
I'm only training for aesthetics now. That's all I'm training for.
Yeah.
Like I'm training to look good again. Like
Yeah.
and I was talking to this girl the other day that I haven't talked to in a long time. And she's like, I don't think you'll ever leave the gym. And I said, no. I said, for my mental stability and for the fact that I just turned 42 last week, I am more focused on keeping myself in shape and keeping myself healthy for
Hmm.
longevity.
Yeah.
And that's my goal and that's where I'm at. Like I want to be healthy and I don't want to go down the path that others have. And I mean, seeing people that are younger than me and they've got full head hair, just all gray and they're
Yeah.
just I'm just like, what the hell, dude? Or like, like, oh, I got this and I got that and this happened to me and that happened. I'm just like, damn, that sucks, dude. Like, I feel blessed. Yeah, if
Yeah.
anything, I feel blessed to have my
Because there's
health
like no
and
wrong time to get in the gym, even if you don't know what you're doing. It's something just
no,
simple,
no,
but it does help if you've been doing it for a while and you learn things,
yeah,
and it just help in the long run. Because like that's one
yeah,
thing. Like my birth mom, she's always been in the gym for as long as I can remember, and I mean
yeah,
she still looks great for her age. And like
yeah.
she doesn't
She's
even lift super heavy or anything, but she's
yeah,
just consistent with it, you know.
yeah, yeah.
And so I'm
She's
like,
fit anytime I've ever seen her.
yeah. So
So
in my head, I'm just thinking like, all right, cool. Like, so as long as I'm just consistent with this, even if later down the road I end up just doing lightweight and just keep going, I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
yeah,
But I'm building that muscle now and building everything now. So hopefully when
yeah,
I'm older, I won't have the problems that a lot of older people have, like osteoporosis, all that stuff. Like trying to avoid all that.
yeah. Are you wearing your Invisalign? Is that why you're
No,
slurring your words?
no, I got my Invisalign off a while ago.
Oh, you did?
But I think it's almost a habit now, like because of the
Yeah,
Invisalign. But I do have
yeah.
a permanent retainer down here, so I think that might
Uh,
affect it because my tongue does scrape against it sometimes.
yeah.
So I just, yeah, I hate
You're
it.
like,
I
say
do
guys
have like
for
a
me.
little slur now.
Yeah.
Ugh, stupid Invisalign.
You're all slithering at my house now.
Say the sauce.
Dandelions.
Yeah,
They're coming out with another movie too. I just saw
I
that when I
saw
was
that.
watching. It's
Yeah.
like movies that are coming out, blah 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 blah. Um, have you watched any good movies? Did you
Mm,
start Peacemaker season two?
no.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Is it only? It's all out, isn't it? Or no, not
No,
yet.
no, it's an
Yeah, we were gonna
episode a
wait till
week.
that one comes all out, which is funny because Tyler and Mike, we have our little group chat thing, and he's always sending things about Peacemaker. I just skip through them
Yeah.
because I want
You're
to see it,
off.
just in
Don't
case
want
there's
to see it.
yeah. I'm like not seeing that.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Did you
Yep.
watch the
Yep.
new
Yep.
Superman?
No.
You didn't watch the new
Is that
Superman?
out yet?
It's on Max.
Oh crap! I'm not even paying attention. Okay, we'll have to
Yeah,
watch that. We've
it's
been
pretty good.
watching. So I did want to see Superman. So we're waiting until Peacemaker comes out. Oh, it is out. And then we've been watching. Oh my gosh, I always forget what it's called. It's on Peacock. Something metal.
Oh, I know you told me to watch it. Metal Gear?
Twist,
No, not Metal
Twisted
Gear.
Metal. Okay, so the
Twisted
second season
Metal
came out. So we're
with
finishing
Anthony
that.
McAvee. Is that his
It,
name?
yeah, I don't know if that's his name. I don't know.
The
The
guy,
guy
the
that
guy
played
for the new Captain
Hawk.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Wilson,
So the second
aka
season's
Horror.
out. So we're gonna finish that, and then Peacemaker. I mean, we can watch Superman in the middle of that, but
Yeah,
Twisted Metal's so good. Oh my gosh,
is I know you told me to watch it last time.
it's
I'll
so
sit
good.
down and watch it. I'm watching Gen V. I was like, I've entered this era of like I have a routine of shows that I'm watching, and I was just like, holy crap, this is what like parents were doing when I was younger. Like, like, oh, I'm going out for the night. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna watch Lost. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
just like, holy crap. I'm like, this is me now. Like, I'm literally sitting here and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna watch Daryl Dixon on Sundays.
Yes.
Monday I'm watching Kill Tony. Tuesday, I'm watching Alien Earth. Wednesday, I'm watching Gen V. Thursday, I'm watching Peacemaker. Friday, I'm watching a show
Oh
called
my
Toy
gosh.
Habits. And I'm just like, Saturday morning, I wake up and watch. Uh,
Cartoons.
no, I watched the show about this toy store back east called Toy
Oh Lord,
Federation.
nerd.
But I'm just like, what have like I've never been I didn't watch TV for years. And like now I'm just like eating my meals, watching shows, BSing, just
That's me on my
chilling.
walking pad now.
And I'm just like, okay. So like but then that's what I did yesterday because I was just like, no, I was like, you're not gonna just sit here and watch this show. Like go to the
Mm-hmm.
gym and do cardio. So I threw the show on my phone and just boop boop boop, put that incline up, doop doop doop, hit that speed, and I was just like,
Yep. That's me with
and
the
it was
walking
like
pad because I'm like, I'm
I
not going to sit
probably
here and waste time and watch a show when I
a
could be at least getting my
hundred
steps
percent,
in.
100%, and that's why like when people say like, oh, I can't because of this or I can't because of this. No, you're putting excuses.
Mm-hmm.
You have excuses. That's exactly what it is. Because that 45 minutes you spent watching that show, you could have been walking. You could have been biking. You know what
Anything.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
take the fucking clothes off of your treadmill that have been hanging up drying on there
For
and get your
real.
ass up there and walk.
Because even me, like, I will sit down for 10, 15 minutes, eat my dinner, and then I'm on the walking pad to finish my show. Because one, it helps
Yeah.
digestion too. And
Yeah.
two, it's like, I'm not going to, I could sit here, because the show is going to be almost an hour. Because I finished the summer, I turned pretty. But that was every Wednesday. I got on my walking pad and I watched it when I got home from work. But now I'm just catching up on Wednesday, and that's what,
Yeah.
that's my deal to myself. Like, if you're going to watch a show, like, you're going to be walking. Even if
Yeah.
you've hit all your steps. Like, I
Yeah.
still have my little hiking app thing to
Yeah.
Mordor,
Mhm.
and I'm still competing with, they're fake people on there, but there's two people still ahead of me, and so I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't care if I've hit all my steps, I'm gonna get past this
The
guy today.
Mordor? That's so funny. That's
It's not
hilarious.
really like it's a knockoff, because I don't think they can get the
No, I
licensing
know.
rights of Lord of the
I,
Rings, but
but
it's set
it's
up like Lord
yeah,
of the Rings.
that's cool though. That's hella cool.
So I hit milestones like you just went through the Forbidden Forest and blah blah blah. It's pretty cool.
Sorry. I'm like
What's
I
going
thought
on?
I thought I heard like a car alarm. But I was like, is
Weird.
it in my headphones or is it outside? I
There's
don't
no car
know.
alarms over here.
The apartments that they built next to my house, there's literally alarms going off constantly. I'm like, I probably said this once or twice to you, but it's just like, can you not cook? Why is your smoke detector always going off? Like, good Lord. You know what I mean? And it's
Oh my
annoying.
gosh.
Um,
Speaking of new movies, Mandalorian and Grogu
I
has
know.
dropped the
What a
trailer.
segue.
I know.
What was your favorite part about the trailer?
I meant to rewatch it before this, but I don't even know. I was excited to see Zeb. He's obviously going to be more involved in it, so that's exciting. So I'm like, well, then who else are we going to get? You know,
Yes.
I don't know. All of it just looks really good. One thing, a different like Instagram buddy of mine, he'll send me different Star Wars stuff, but he was like, it better have like the opening crawl. Like, even though it's not like one of the Star Wars, like it needs to have an opening crawl, or it's just
Yeah.
not a Star Wars movie. I said, yeah, 100%, it's got to have that.
Yeah.
And
I
then I
think
have
I
some
think
people like worried about it not being seasoned, you know, how they're tied all together. But I'm like, they'll figure it out.
yeah. I it's very easy to I was just talking about the Book of Boba Fett show with one of the employees the other day, and he's like, "Man, I really wish I'd get a season two." I said, "Well, the trailer just dropped for Mando and Grogu," and he's like, "No way." He's like, "So we're not going to get a Boba Fett?" I was like, "Realistically, I was like, I don't. For me personally, like I love Star Wars in general, and I'll consume all Star Wars and take it with a grain of salt." Um, but like I told him, I said, "You have all this EU lore for Boba Fett that he was such a badass and he was ruthless, and then you see him in his pacifist era, and it
Hmm.
just doesn't resonate with this mysterious person,
Because we didn't
that
get
was
that part of him. You jumped all
yes,
this stuff, and now you're getting this version
yes.
of him, and everyone's like,
Um,
what the heck?
so I don't think that they're gonna make a season two.
No.
Now, would it be badass to see him be pissed off and go back into that villain era? 100%. 100%. Something happens, and he just becomes ruthless again. Or you do a prequel of him when he was
Hmm.
younger and you get the younger version of him who does, and then people will praise it and be like, this is what we needed in season one. And why didn't
Yeah.
they give it? You know what I mean? Star Wars fans are never going to be happy,
No.
regardless. Nobody is. But I think some of what didn't make sense, and I think with some of the stuff that people complained about for season three of Mandalorian will make more sense um, going into the movie. And I think with,
Because the movie's supposed to tie up everything, right? Mandalorian.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
what else? It was supposed to tie up a couple other shows, right?
Ahsoka, all of
Ahsoka.
them. Yeah,
But Ahsoka's getting a season 2.
yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's got to come out before Mandalorian, then.
Possibly, possibly. But I think it'll make more sense. There's still going to
Yeah.
be people that are going to be upset, and there's still going to be people that uh, hate it, and there's going to be people that love it. It is what it is.
I'm excited. I
There's
liked
different,
the Mandal, even the third season. Like, I don't know. I liked it all.
yeah.
I thought it was
There's
very well done.
yeah, but again, too, I love Mandalorians.
Yeah.
I love the Clone Wars. I love Mandalore. I'm not much of a reader because my mind is constantly racing about multiple things. And the first book series that I was able to read and was like actually interested in it was the Republican Commando novels. And I know I've spoke to you about that before. And like I read all the books, and there's so much Mandalorian lore in those books. And, in the back of one of the books, there's actually like how to say and phrase different Mandalorian words where you can learn
Oh, that's cool.
Mandalore.
Yeah.
Um, so it's always been something fascinating with me, and like I've always enjoyed that side of the arc and, or not arc, but, like story. So for me, I liked it and I enjoyed it, but I also loved Clone Wars and I loved the Rebels. Uh, so it was good. Not everybody watched those,
Yeah.
or now they're getting into it. But it's like Lucas said, it's made for younger people,
Yeah.
and like even
And
with
everybody's
us,
going to have their opinion on all of it.
yes. But even like us, there's a 10-year gap between you and I. So
Yeah.
when I watched the prequels, I was already doing teenage shit, and you weren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for the prequels, they mean more to you than they meant to me. even though Revenge of the Sith is one of my favorite movies. Um, and again, look at everybody else. What's the girl that we follow and follows us that starts with the B?
Um,
Um,
Brianna, Brian.
Bride Brinks.
What was
She's
both of
younger
us?
than you. Yeah, and she likes
Briley, that's her name.
yeah, she likes Clone Wars and all that. But she has like a similar story of like, her dad getting her into Star Wars and everything, kind of like you. Uh, but every generation, Star Wars, whatever it is, that's going to be their Star Wars. You know,
Yeah,
Skeleton Crew. For some people that watch Skeleton Crew, they hated it. I liked it.
I
You know
liked
what
it.
I
It was
mean? Like,
cute.
I like seeing different parts of the galaxy, and I like seeing different stories where you didn't talk about a Skywalker, because you have to
Yeah,
think, like, if you pull up the chart of the solar system, it is gigantic in the Star Wars lore. So how are you going to just focus on one family? How are you going to focus on Tatooine? We've been to Tatooine
mm-hmm.
18
A
times.
million times. Yeah, yeah. So it's
Let's go
nice to
somewhere
explore
else.
other things outside of that
Yes.
and just
Yeah.
see what other people's lives are like because it's not all about Jedi and it's not all like they're only in so many spots, you know. So it's like that was
Yes.
pretty cool for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but I love it. I enjoy it. I can't wait. I think it's going to be interesting to see the guy from The Bear play Jabba's son.
I am kind of
Um,
excited. I'm kind of intrigued about that because I mean his
yeah,
voice is it is I don't know
but
it's distinct but
he's gonna speak Huttese. So
true. So it's gonna be totally different.
yeah, it's like when Bill Hader, Bill Hader voiced BB-8.
Yeah. So
You
and you
know
don't
what I
really
mean?
know that unless you just know
No.
that. Like just listening to it, you're
Yeah.
not like that's him.
Yeah. It's like, hey, random fact: Bill Hader was in Star Wars, or Jason
And it's like
Sudeikis was
what?
was one of the scout troopers that stole Grogu and got shot by the droid. What's his IG-12? Um, but yeah, no, I can't wait. It looks interesting. I don't like that they brought back the Razor Crest. I mean, I get it. I totally understand. Like, you can't be a bounty hunter getting bounties in an N1 Naboo fighter, but uh, I feel like it's going to be a cash grab because
Yeah. Toys.
yeah, and
Hmm.
they gave it like a new deco. So for people that don't know, obviously I collect
Hmm.
stuff. This is just a small snippet of
Very small.
two shelves. Um, the Razor Crest was a HasLab. Hasbro Pulse pulled out this fan-driven campaign once a year. So it's too expensive to make big ships now, they say. So they have to be crowdfunded by fans. Well, the Razor Crest was like the second item that went up for HasLab, and it sold out. Now, if you try to get a Razor Crest, it's like $1,000 on the aftermarket. And
Dang.
and it was only like 300 at the time. So it's the Razor Crest. It comes apart. There you got like an exclusive Jawa from that planet. You got a Mando. You got a Grogu. It's got a bunch of accessories. Panels come off a display stand. All this stuff
Hmm.
for $300. Um, they said we're never making it again, which they haven't. The
Yeah.
same thing with the sand barge and all that. Them bringing it back though, they already have the mold. And for people that don't know, like, they don't realize like how much it goes into like action figures. Like, any one mold that they make is over $100,000 to make the mold, to
That's
actually mold
wild.
the figure. So they need to get their money's worth.
Yeah.
They have that mold. So yeah, like, you can bring it back and offer it on Hasbro Pulse without all the accessories, and it's just got a new paint deco of some extra yellow on it because it's been refurbished. You know what I mean? And they're going to
Yeah.
make millions of dollars off of it. So that's why I don't like it. I would have liked him to get something a little bit more uh Mandalorian-esque, kind of like how the Fang and everything are. I think those would be pretty good, but I mean, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
Other than that, I enjoyed the trailer. So I think it's pretty good. Do you have any Star Wars conversations?
No, I forgot to look some stuff up before this. I was busy this morning running around.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. My bad. So we might not be able to do Star Wars conversation. Sorry.
All right, I'll just pull out a bag of accessories.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. I was going through all my stuff and reorganizing because I'm trying to like put everything away. So like I kind of like I don't know. Can you see like I've I can't really pull the door that much, but I've been trying to organize and
All of your stuff. Wild.
yeah, I'm gonna take all this down and redo it. I just bought a bunch of these star cases for the figures because I don't want them to get bent. So
Yeah.
and they stack easier in the box that I'm putting them away that I'm never gonna pull them out again.
I kept
So
meaning to get one for the Boba Fett that you got me. I
yeah,
never got one, but I only have one, and it's
yeah,
hanging on the wall, and I just
yeah,
didn't take care of it, so
yeah. I know, like
it's not bad.
I went into Angelina's room and I was like, So I don't want to feel weird because I was waiting in the aisle the other day for somebody to come. But then I just was like, fuck it, what are you doing? Like you're this 40-year-old man waiting in the makeup aisle for somebody to come unlock this door. So I went in Lena's room and I was like, can I have one of your makeup brushes? And she was like, yeah, why? And I was like, well, I need it to dust with
Oh my gosh.
because I watched a whole tutorial on it. So I was like, man,
Oh yeah, I have seen guys that when they collect things, or like people that have the Funko Pops. Some of them that are outside the case, they use makeup brushes, which it makes sense because you can get all the nooks
yeah,
and crannies easier because you get the
yeah.
smaller brushes.
And I bought this too. So
Oh
like
yeah,
it
I've
it
seen those.
sucks and blows and it works pretty good, but it's one of those things where it's like a makeup brush works better and I don't
Yeah,
have to worry about
because you can
anything.
really get
So
in there.
yeah. So this pre-workout's kicking in, so I think I'm gonna get off.
That's fine. I gotta go
And
meet my dog sitter. I forgot that she's got my keys, and I'm supposed to meet her in like 10 minutes.
yeah. So we'll leave it here. We'll like, comment, subscribe. And I think we'll have to plan something for next time.
Yeah, for sure. I think
Uh,
next week I have like a Wednesday off or something like that. So yeah, we'll definitely be a little more
so
organized because I've been
yeah,
having a wonky.
these random thoughts and talks are good though.
This one was
So
pretty good. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
it was.
It flowed
So
nicely. I felt like we kind of stayed on topic and flowed into things. We're doing better, guys. We're getting better.
yeah. Because I have 5 more conversations in my head that I wanted to talk about, but I guess we'll just save it for next week.
We'll
No, I'm
plan it.
just kidding. Until next time, may the force be with you.
Always. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye.